I think if you go in with good expectations, it's going to be a good year. I'm going to enjoy these guys or this guy or this girl. I'm going to enjoy being a mom. I think a lot of it is positive thinking, and a lot of it is choosing to be happy and to look for the good. And to that end, one thing that my husband and I do that actually was controversial at one of the boot camps is we compliment each other and thank each other for a lot of really silly things. Like he takes out the trash and I go, thank you for doing that. Or I go and I clean bottles and he goes, thank you for doing that. And someone at the boot camp said, well, that seems excessive. You guys are both part of the house. Why do you thank each other for things that are just basic? You should be doing this because you live together. And my answer is, but it doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt. And the truth of it is that when I get thanked for changing a diaper, or when I get thanked for changing a bottle, it reminds me that every moment that I do stuff is important in its own way. And that can help a lot against your own self-image and the fight to feel relevant and important. So then the other big piece of advice that I would have, if I can offer more unsolicited advice, is there's a book that I read called How to Be Happy. It's by a cartoonist, and I can't remember his name. I apologize. I think it's Charles Matthews, maybe. And he says that he used to really struggle over basic and silly tasks that are repetitive. Did I mention that, I'm gonna brag for a second, the high diaper count was, I think, 48 diapers in 24 hours for these bad boys. And it was the day where I did most of them, and I was like, I'm a warrior! But I don't usually feel that way about diapers. But what I was thinking about one day when I was changing one of the 48 diapers is I'm tired of butt cheeks. And you should never be tired of baby butt cheeks because they're lovely. But that said, Charles Matthews said, think of yourself as painting a fence. Every single stroke of white paint that you put on that fence is by itself unimportant, probably even maybe repetitive and boring. But together, all lined up, it makes a beautiful fence. And your job as the fence giver or the person painting the fence is to make each stroke count and realize that every single stroke goes towards this complete picture that will make you proud when you look back on it, and that makes a difference in the collective. And so after that, I kid you not, I had this sort of motto where I would get a diaper and I'd be like, today I'm gonna paint this fence, and this would be the best fence I've ever painted. And I would do a diaper, and I would make sure that its wings were just the way it should be, nice and tight, not gonna fall open and scare me later. And I felt this sense of accomplishment that today I did the best diaper I could on each diaper. And there's something to be said about remembering that these little incremental things that seem so unimportant add up to this lovely mosaic. So when you change a diaper, or when you burp a baby, or when you do whatever it is that's very, very rote and can get kind of uniform, good guy, yeah, do it. Keep in mind that probably a good goal is to be the very best baby food feeder that you can be in that moment, or whatever it is. And take pride in that. And also then if you start to take pride, then you start to enjoy. And these guys sense enjoyment. I have to tell you, like when I come in and I'm grumpy, their mood changes, and it's horrifying. It's so sad, because if I come in here and I'm like, oh gosh, you guys are awake already and I'm tired, then they'll look up at me with these big smiles and they'll see that I'm not smiling or I'm not happy, and they'll go like, okay, I guess we're not happy about something. And then you just feel like, that's stupid. Why would I waste their time like that? Why would I waste my time not being happy about it? So be the best diaper changer, and remember that they are watching to see how the world is from you. You're the way they're gonna know whether the world is something worth getting up in the morning for or not.